yeah. Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. نويت التعلم والتعليم والتذكر والتذكير والنفع والانتفاع والإفادة والاستفادة والحث على التمسك بكتاب الله وسنة رسوله والدعاء إلى الهدى والدلالة على الخير ابتغاء وجه الله ومرضاته وقربه وثوابه آمين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين وبعد. So kitab Risalatul Jami'ah. We continue with vices of the hands. Ma'asil yad. Okay, ma'asil yad. Same. This is the continuation of all the ma'asi. So in the matan, from the matan, wa ma'asil yad kat tatfifi fil kil wal wazn wal khiyanah was sarigah wasairil muamalatil muharramah kal qatl wad darb bi ghairi haqq. So the vices of the hands include cheating while weighing and measuring, kil wal wazn, weighing and measuring, deceiving, stealing, and all other forbidden actions such as killing or hitting someone without legitimate reason. So ma'ruf lah. So just to shara a bit, this includes cheating while weighing and measuring. In the Quran, Allah says, "Wailun lil mutaffifin." Al-mutaffifin to those who give less in measure and weight. إذا اكتالوا الذين إذا اكتالوا على الناس يستوفون وإذا كالوهم أو وزنوهم يخسرون. So the meaning is, woe to the al-mutaffifin, those who give less in measure and weight, decrease the right of others. This mutaffifin means that. Then الذين إذا اكتالوا على الناس يستوفون, those who when they take a measure from men, they take in full. So when they take a measure, they take full. But when they have to give people, they measure less. Measure or weight, they have to give a measurement to someone, they will give less than what they're supposed to give. So they used to have what is this? The measuring weight kan. They will have one if they want to accept, then they will have exact. Then when they want to give, they use another set. Then the tune, the calibration is a bit off. So it's actually it's a bit less. Like 1 kilo, they will give like 0.9 900 gram or 950 or 980. Just a bit pun jadi lah. But in actual fact, we have to actually give exactly, or at least to ihtiyat, we give a bit more. If you go to macam Gelang semua kan, they still practice this way thing kan. Then they use the weight kan. First it must be 0, then put the weight and they go, then they boleh 0 kan. So the calibration must be correct. If not, they can adjust. But if they don't adjust, it might be a bit off. So itu depends on the warakness. So if this ayat, Allah is addressing to these people, al-mutaffifin. So it's part of vices of the hand, and it's important to take care of this. So to be ihtiyat, we always give more, a bit more pun tak apa. Macam if you measure, like you want to sell dates 500 gram, then you give until you see the weighing scale dah 500, then you add one more, confirm more. You don't lose anything. Something like that lah. Just a bit more pun tak kisah. Then or deceiving. Next is deceiving. Deceiving is not trustworthy. Khiyanah is deceiving. This is considered vices of the hand also. Hadith said no iman in those who are not trustworthy. La iman liman la aman, liman la amin tu kan. Ada dia punya hadith tu. So there's a story about trustworthiness in Makkah. Ibn Hajar narrated the story. There was a poor man in Makkah, and his wife is a salihah. So one day he went back. His wife told him, "We got nothing at home." So this guy, okay, since we got nothing, I will go to the haram, Masjid Haram. I will go to the haram, see what I can get. People give things or whatever work I can do. So he went to the haram. Then he found a bag just lying around, a bag full of gold coins. There's 1,000 dinars. 1,000 dinar is a lot lah. It's like $10,000 now. Not sure. It's a lot lah. I say 1 dinar is about berapa gram? 4 grams of gold. So it's a lot. So there's 1,000 dinar in that bag. So he went back happy, very happy. He want to tell his wife, oh, 1,000 dinar. So he went back and said, oh, okay, today we got 1,000 dinar. Where you get that from? I found it in the haram. Oh, that's luqata. Luqata is something that lost and found. Then there's a ruling for it, lugata. Lugata is lost and found. You have to, in order for you to get that thing, and for that thing to be yours, you have to do the procedure. The procedure will be, you have to announce at the place where you found it. You announce. Anybody lost this kind of, you don't say the full thing, right? You say, anybody have lost something? Then if someone answer, yes, I lost something. Okay, what is it? It's a bag. What color? Black. Oh, sorry, my one is blue. So something like that. So then if there's no one, after like, I can't remember the procedure, but I said after like 3 days or something, you go to mosque. You have to advertise for at least 1 month. To like Masjid Haram is a big place, so it's a suitable place to be to advertise this thing at mosque or community center or all these kind of things where there are a lot of people, because last time there's no internet. Now you can just put on Facebook something, I found this kind of thing, so that's considered okay juga, or WhatsApp, through WhatsApp. So the idea is to get as many people to know that you have this item with you. But if after you don't tell them full how much is in the bag semua, and you interrogate them, you ask them how much, what's your bag like, what brand, if match, then you give them back. But if it doesn't match, then you hold first. You hold until 1 year, nobody claim, then it's yours. But after 1 year, if anybody claim, then you have to return. But there's no sin, because you hold on to it for 1 year already. After 1 year, nobody claim, it's yours. You can take. So same thing, if now we found money also, we have to do that. That's considered lukata. So Walhasil, he said, that's lukata. Okay, lukata, I cannot take. So he went back to Al-Haram. He reached Al-Haram, Masjid Al-Haram. He heard someone yelling, anybody found a bag, 1,000 dinars inside? Then he said, oh, lama. Oh, my one. Then he went to the guy. He said, oh, I found this bag. I think this is yours. Then you see, oh, okay, take that. That's yours. And this is 9,000 dinar. It's also yours. Then he said, oh, you joking or are you making a fool of me? He said, no, it's yours, 1,000. Then now 9,000, I add 9,000 dinar for you. Because actually I got this 10,000 dinar from someone from Iraq. He gave me this 10,000 dinar. He wants to sadaqah. But then he said, okay, you go to the Al-Haram, you put 1,000 dinar. You put first, just leave it. Then after someone have took it, you come back. A few hours later, you come back. Then you announce, whoever found it. If he return that 1,000 dinar to you, that means he's a trustworthy man. He's al-amin. He won't khiyana. So these kind of people deserve the 10,000. You give him that 10,000 because he will eat from that 10,000. Cakap apa? Al-amin yatasaddaq, ya'kulu wa yatasaddaq. He will eat from it, and he will also share, donate the balance. So he won't need 10,000 dinar. 10,000 dinar is a lot, like $100,000. So he will take what he need, then the rest he will share. So we also get the barakah. So that's the benefits of being trustworthy lah. And Rasulullah SAW is known as Al-Amin, because everybody trusts him. Even the kuffar who is against him also trust him. So next one is stealing, considered among the vices of the hand. Okay, stealing. This is the basic word is they will say stealing. Is actually sarika, theft lah. Stealing is theft. Down here dia pakai word apa? Sarika. Sarika means theft. So it means taking something in secret that doesn't belong to you. So something doesn't belong to you, you take it in secret. This is sarika. The ta'rif of sarika is taking something in secret behind someone's back. In the Quran it says, Allah says, as for the thief, the male and the female amputate their hands in recompense for what they earn that is committed, as a deterrent or punishment from Allah. And Allah is exalted in might and wise. Al-Ma'idah. Then the hadith also says the hand of a thief should be cut off for the theft of a quarter of a dinar or more. So there are conditions to be met before the hand can be cut off. So not happy anybody still you cut off the hand. There are a lot of conditions to be met, and ulama normally will try not to meet this. There are a lot of ambiguity, and Rasulullah SAW also in a few hadith also, Rasulullah SAW try not to put the execution of this amputation or what any had ada seven maksiat, 7 maasi yang ada had. There is had to it. Had means there's cutting of hand or killing, execution by execution, and then exile and all these things. There's blood money and all. So stealing is one of them. But the hard punishment is definitive. It is definitive and taken seriously by Rasulullah SAW. He would like it to be ambiguous before any rules, any evidence can pop up. But once it's confirmed, then he won't give you a chance. Even Rasulullah SAW, there's a hadith narrated, a Makhzumi noble woman from the tribe of Makhzumi. So she stole at the time of Prophet SAW, and Usama bin Zaid radiallahu anhu wanted to intercede for her. The Prophet SAW became very angry and said, do you intercede concerning one of the had set by Allah? Those who came before you were destroyed, because if a rich man amongst them stole, they would let him off. But if a lowly person stole, they would carry out the punishment on him. By Allah, if Fatimah binti Muhammad, his daughter, were to steal, I would cut off her hand. Hadith Bukhari. So Rasulullah SAW he don't want to execute it, but once it's proven, he will be very strict. Because this is, if you belajar fikir, this bab ada hagunnas, hagullah. Hagunnas you can pardon, but once it's hagullah, you cannot pardon. That's it. You have to execute it because it's not your right, it's Allah's right. But this one, there's a lot of tafsir and a lot of khilaf in this bab jinayat and hudud. So, but there are also other hadiths where Rasulullah SAW, like I said just now, he will try to divert the thing. So there are many hadiths yang Rasulullah SAW cakap, if you did something wrong, then don't tell others. Let it be between you and Allah. So don't go and confess I did this. Nanti kena had. So don't confess. If you did something wrong, just keep quiet, taubat. InsyaAllah sincere repent sincerely, then insyaAllah Allah will forgive you. But if hagunnas, then you have to tell the person, okay, I took 10,000 from you. But there are certain things that you cannot ask for forgiveness. Something like macam for example, he he did something to someone's daughter, for example, and he know if he say, I did this to your daughter, then this man will be furious. So no point in asking for forgiveness. Just do dua for him and do more good deeds so can balance off your ni. So, but most of the things you should tell him that I did this, I riba on you, I took your money, then you just give back. I took $10,000 from you, I stole 10,000. No, I give you back 10,000, something like that. Then, however, the hard punishment will only be implemented if conditions are met. And some of the conditions are like the thing should be taken by stealth, not in the open. Because if it's in the open, then it's not considered sarika. It's considered can be named as ghasab or what? Nahab. Intihab. Nahab is macam ghasab. You take it in front of others. Macam there's a slipper lying around outside, you just take, walk. Ghasab. That's considered ghasab. But stealing is you macam, it must be in secret. That means behind that back, the person back. Then the stolen property should be of worth. Like the ulama say, something that is not worth is like wine. No point. You steal wine, there's no had. But of course, the dosa, sin still sin if you take someone's things. Then musical instrument, the ulama say no value and not worth. There's no worth on that. And pigs, all these not muhtaram. Considered not worthy, but still haram, still sinful, but it's not considered, there's no had on this because it's considered not worthy. Haram still haram. Then the value of the stolen property should be above a certain limit. Must exceed, according to the hadith, must exceed at least quarter of a dinar. Quarter of a dinar is about 1 gram of gold, 1.06 like that. 1 gram of gold or 3 dirham. 3 dirham is about apa? Silver 3 dirham. I don't know. I say maybe about 10 grams. About 10 grams of silver. 1 gram gold. 1 gram gold. Yeah. Silver is about 10 grams. 10 grams silver. 3 dirham. Something like that. Just 7 to 10. 7 dinar is 10 dirham. So it's a bit macam ulama pun macam a bit, which one you want to use? You want to use the dinar or dirham? This one we leave it to the imam. We don't bother. So let the judge decide. So because there is a narration, Rasulullah SAW asked the Khalifa and in that time to execute this person, to cut this person's hand because he stole a sword worth 3 dirham. 3 dirham is like berapa je? How much now? Maybe $10 or around there. I'm not too sure. But if quarter dinar, then it's a lot. Because 1 gram of gold is about what? Now about $80, maybe $70-$80. So 1 quarter is about $20. Something like that. Around there lah. So about $20, dah ada had. Then the theft itself should be proven. Have to be proven. Either by a testimony or testimony of 2 qualified witnesses or confession of the thief twice. He must confess twice. And the person from whom the property was stolen has to ask for it back. He must demand for it to be returned. If not, then there's no had. If he say he stole, okay, never mind lah, halal lah. Then there's no had. There are a lot of things. Then you can negotiate. You can negotiate with the person who you stole the money with. Cakap, please don't report. I don't want my hand to be cut off. I give you money. I give you back my money, your money, and I give you $10,000 or instead of being cut. Ni macam to compensate all this. These are all can be discussed. Then and all other forbidden acts. All other forbidden acts similar to stealing also. Like I said, there's no ghasab. Ghasab is to take something that has sanctity, macam muhtaram, and in the open. That's considered ghasab and does not something that does not belong to you, you take it in the open, itu ghasab. Or even some macam a bike, motorbike park in the car park, you sit on it. Some of them say that's ghasab because you are, there's no permission for you to sit. But normally nowadays orang reda if you sit. They will use that excuse. But if you see a Harley Davidson well polished bike, then you don't sit because you know they won't reda. You don't touch my bike. Then the next one is nahab. Nahab is robbery. It's like armed robbery or snatch theft. Snatch theft, ghasab tak ada had. There's no had for ghasab, and nahab also no had. Because there's one of the reason is because you can ask for help. If just now sarika, you cannot ask for help because you don't know, suddenly missing, and it must be kept. Like just now sarika, I forgot to say, it must be well kept. It must be placed in like a cupboard or safe, somewhere secure. If it's placed outside the door like that, and I take, it's not considered sarika. Sarika must be, I put it in my house, in a safe spot. Money put in the bank or money put in the house. Kan, it's safe there. Normally it's safe there. But then this guy go break into my house and take. That is considered sarika. But if someone break into my house, take my money, put outside, then another guy came, took that money from outside, that's not considered sarika. It's just both not considered sarika. The person who removed my money to put outside, and the second guy who took money from the door, both not considered sarika, both no had, but both get sins, sinful. So then nahab is snatch theft or organized gang robbery, organized crime. Macam nanti dia passing dia ada all organized things kan, ada group punya things. All this no had. Then the next one is highway robbery, Qat'u Tariq. This one very harsh punishment. Because they use weapons or strength to make people afraid to travel the road, or to ada had. This one ada had. Or they disrupt, because they disrupt the trade route. Normally kan, last time they will disrupt, or like pirates, they disrupt the trade route, and then they seize their properties. All this very harsh punishment. The punishment will be for, if they kill someone during the highway robbery, Qat'u Tariq, dia punya had is kill lah, a life for a life. If they didn't kill anyone and they stole something and reach the had is 1/4, reach the nisab of 1/4 gold, 1/4 dirham, dinar, then his right hand will be cut and left hand will be left foot, right hand and left foot at the same time. Because just now, if first sarika, first stealing, cut the guy's right hand down here, and must cut nicely at the joint. Must break first, break the joint, then cut, then dip in, and he have a choice of, you want to be dipped in hot oil or don't want, up to him. He say, yeah, I want, so the wound heal faster. Then you have to prepare hot boiling water or hot oil, dip, terus the thing. Nowadays no need lah, now got laser or whatever, I don't know lah. But last time they do that. So you have to ask him for that choice. Then you cannot just cut, must break the bone first, so it will be a nice cut. Then second still, if he still, then cut the left foot. Still, cut the right. Then gitu lah. Then still, then one just kill him over. Ada Rasulullah, yeah, then he still kan. And Rasulullah SAW Rasulullah SAW say, just kill him or something. Then someone intercede macam, I can't remember better. Masih ada that thing happen. Masih kalau highway robbery, if he kill him and then crucify. Must be crucified for 3 days on a cross. Then apa nama dia panggil? Crucified, salib. Crucified for 3 days, not to follow the Christian, but is for others to see. This is what you do for a highway robbery. This is the punishment. So they take it very serious lah. Yeah, dah ada. Yeah. Then but if he don't kill, then you cannot kill him lah. Then if he repent before being apprehended, then because dia dah kill someone, dah injured people semua, then he taubat and he surrender. Say I surrender. I really am sorry about all this. Then he can get away with all the execution, all the. But unless those who are they retaliate, they say no, my brother died, he killed in this highway robbery, he killed my brother, so I want him dead. Then kena blood money, or you either give me blood money or the dia or the had yalah, alive or alive or kalau cakap he cut my brother's right eye, he's blind due to his thing lah, he poke whatever lah, injure the right eye, and now he is blind. So now you can the Khalifa can ask someone to, okay, you go poke his right eye sampai buta, sampai blind. So an eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, and wal juruh qisas, wal wound you cannot, because you cannot do the exact same wound, what, it's impossible. So that one qisas money, pay money. Dia ada dia punya rates lah. Kalau if the person say, okay, never mind, you kill my brother, never mind, I don't want your life, I want money, you can give me money or I take your life. Yeah, okay, well the money for life is, the dia will be, the blood money is 100 camels. 100 camels now, I think last time I checked, Saudi guys, they say in Saudi they still execute this thing, it's $100,000, $100,000 or 100,000 real, I don't know, but I said it's 100,000 the rate at that time. So that's the summary. There are a lot of in order for all this to take place, there's a lot of things to be considered, and only imam can a khalifa or imam can execute all this. Cannot just anybody. Hakim also not enough. The Khalifa must be there, and the Khalifa, Qadi, yes, can propose all this, but all this, the Khalifa must be there to ensure that everything is right, because this is a very serious thing. Someone die because of your wrongful judgment and problem. And the Khalifa, they mention all the shurut, the conditions to be a Khalifa. Must be smart lah, apa gerbak-gerbuk, must be from Quraish, must be from what? A male, and a lot of things. Then and all other forbidden actions such as killing or hitting someone without legitimate reason. So killing, we all know lah, killing or hurting someone without a valid reason is haram, whether to a Muslim or non-Muslim. Harbi, dhimmi, especially dhimmi, is protected by a Muslim. So we in Singapore, then is aman, kafir aman. So you cannot, nobody can kill them, and they cannot kill others. So, and torturing, decapitating of limbs, semua haram. There's no such thing in Islam. Then if harbi, some will kill in the name of, ni kafir harbi. Harbi must be declared. You can only kill the harbi if the imam say this is a harbi. He is giving problems to the Muslim imam. First thing, we don't have imam now, so this thing macam very hard to apply. So that's it lah. Apa lagi? Ada satu there's a story about this hitting. There's a Persian king, Kisra punya king. He want to train his child, kan, his prince, to his king to be lah. So he called his tutor to train the punya king, the punya child. So he train in manners and adab and whatever semua, sampai this child dah jadi a well mannered and smart guy lah. Got everything good. to prepare him for king, to be a king. Then one day, the tutor just called him. Then the child came. Then he whacked the guy. He whacked the child without any reason. He whacked him severely. Then he left. Then the child macam he took it macam what's wrong with this guy? But he was a boy at that time. He was a young kid. He cannot do anything. Even if he told the king would not care about his plea. So after some time, his father died. He became the king. Now revenge time. He called the tutor. You remember this time you whacked me for no valid reason. What's up with that? I want an answer. Then dia cakap, oh, I know because I know you listen to my answer. I know you're gonna be a king one day. So I don't want you to be a zalim king. So I want you to have a feel of how to be hit severely, so you don't do it to others. So okay, now I understand. I know the pain. So now you don't do to others because you have power now. So the king now understood, and then he even gave pension money. He said, "Cakap jazakallah khair. This is money for you. You can leave now. I got no problem with that." So bagus juga gitu dapat whack. Allah alam. Okay dah, next week nanti kita go for Rijal lah. Boleh whack your okay, Allah alam. Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbana anfa'na bima 'allamtana rabbi 'allimna alladhi yanfa'una rabbi faqina wa faqi ahlana wa qarabati lana fi dinina ma'a ahli al-kutri anta wa dzakar rabbi wafiqna wafiqhum lima tardi qawlan wa fi'lan karama wa rizqil kull halalan da'ima wa akhil adhiya ulama nuhza bil khair wa nakfa kull shar rabbana aslih lana kull shay'un wa ajir rabbi radha minka al-uyun wa qdi 'anna rabbana kull ad-duyun qabla an ta'tiyana muslimun واغفر واستر أنت أكرم من ستر وصلاة الله تغشى المصطفى من إلى الحق دعانا والوفاء بكتاب فيه للناس شفاء وعلى الآل الكرام الشرفاء وعلى الصحب مصابه الغرر اللهم اهدنا بهداك واجعلنا ممن يسارع في رضاك ولا تولنا وليا سواك ولا تجعلنا ممن خلف أمرك وعصاك وحسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العظيم وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم الحمد لله رب العالمين. 10,000 dinner, 3.2 million.